Hello, Uline. It's Wolpy Line here. So I'm back. So I've been trying out some new games, and one of the new games I've been trying out is called it's a Life Sims. Let's see. Let's see here. Okay, here we go. I was just gifted 450 for the holidays. See, I can earn another extra 1,500. And the video is almost finished. Then after I do this one, I'll go check my other one, and then I will show you another recent game I just discovered that I really like. And I'm reading about the Titanic. So I'll read you guys that. Alright, there we go. Made her happy. Now let's check this one here. Alrighty then. Let's see.
Okay, Lovebird, pop quiz. What's the point of dating? Is it to A or B, find your person?
Yeah, I love her in
Let's make love.
Pitch Perfect as Fat Amy. She played an amazing actress in that movie. Alright, she's all good. Alright. Let's go here. Here it is. Story Escape. Yes, I know, I'm back. Bobby Line in the house. Whoa. Maybe later. Here we go with the Titanic. Resume. Mark, you still there?
Yeah.
Okay. My hand smells funny. Smells like burnt rubber. Weird, right? I walked with them into the library where Flex begins setting up his camera again. I do have a question though, if you don't mind. Where in the movie business you know Zelda Sher, the actress? Do I know Zelda Sher? Everyone knows Zelda. She's an inspiration. Zelda disappeared in 1892 after her first starring role in Australia. I'm trying to find out why. Lawrence looks present for a moment, but is Flixed, who jumped in. Why do you want to know? I'm her secretary. She just hired me as a secretary. I need the job, so I'm doing some research. Poking around in private matters, you mean? Flex, it's alright. The gasp is what a family member, that all I know. But I can ask around the motion picture set and quest with Zeld, but I have a few other concern aboard the ship. Oh, thank you. You'd better off ask her friends in first class. The rich valued love descending people's lives. Dinner with Zeld and her friends might not be such a waste of time as I thought. I take my leave and documents and all the words of Leon upstairs. She corners her neck to look past me. Are they still filming? After I assured her that they are, she informs me that Charles Stroke, the Swears, stopped by our room. Something to do with your sister, though he didn't say what. I bursted dead outstake me. Helene, her cabins will be boarded at night. They should be harmless at lean, but I fear the worst. I excuse myself and rush in search to Charles. I find him emanating from a second-class party, covering the duties of a sick friend. He lights up when he sees me. Adele, it's good to... He smiles familiar. Something in his face has given me away. He draws me a little down, answer a question I haven't learned to ask yet. Your sister, she's fine. How do you know? There's an earnest in his voice as he says, I said I'd help you. I meant it. Tell me what you know. What did you find out? Did you meet her, Chambers? I checked in on her last night. She roamed with the Lannon's family and mother of 2 daughters. Breathe with a sigh of relief. An older woman with daughters. I couldn't have wished for a better pairing. He glanced at me and frowned a little, and perfect importance between his brows. Hold on. His lips back into the party of emotions and returns to a small bowl. A few tears from second class. Not exactly a panic lunch, but it do. Now, go see your sister. I'll meet you after this shift. I could ask him to come along to storage, or we could take a chance to do something special. Come with me. I'm not in any hurry. Besides, I'm sure Helene will be happy to see you. Not hardly. She thinks you sent me to be her nanny. Not a terrible idea. I watched Charles finish his shift. He's a good worker and makes the others laugh. It's absolute. All the other stewardess love him. We head off to lifts together, making small talk. Miss, how's Miss Monitou working out for you? It's taking a moment to realize he means Lena, my new cabin mate. It hasn't been a day. Don't need a day to get measured up someone. Sometimes it only takes an hour or a moment. He throws a side glance that brings a flush to my cheeks. I struggle to recall that question. Sometimes something tells me you have an opinion. Elaine, she's starstruck. She's absolutely a film star introducing my employer. Well, she's likely to be nice to you then, isn't she? That is a rather good point. The cabin door is wide open when we get there. Helene hiding on the floor with the two girls her age and their mother looking on. I remember the day Pop left Baran. It was a raining. We were walking to his ship when I slipped and fell. I'm thrown. Helene was never in Laban. She was born in London after Adam and Meta and I had returned with father. He picked me up and told me I'd have to pick myself up from then on. But I know exactly what she's talking about. She's telling stories, my life, as though they were her own. Oh, there you are. Her smile flickers as gently as she realizes I likely overheard, but her hands on her head up. I was telling them how hard it was when father left us to come to England. Their father had been in America for 3 years. Play along with her fib. Yes, it is. Took a job in one of the new steel factories so that we could keep going in the French schools. Helen's lip trembles and dances as she nods frantically. And grandfather thought it would bring ruin upon the family, but Manon didn't care. We both ended up factory girls just like her. Helen scrambles up off the floor and squeezes my shoulder. We did, didn't we? This is Ren and Sammy and Mrs. Rosa. The girls resume their chat. The twins speak a little English and Helene has some French and Arabic. Their marriage somehow. Verlaine is sweet-faced and gentle, possibly hard to head to America to be married, as Helene would be if we were more traditional. Sammy was a ship-knee to question eyes and troublemaker like Helene. Mrs. Howdown is a slip-and lack short of ways and seems to realize kindness and warmth. She insisted I call her Lena when she first finds out I speak Arabic, and we fall easily into conversation. Helene said your father cared for you after your mother died, but then he died too. Yes, a few years ago. You are a good girl bringing her up all alone, but Helene remains too little of her home. You have to take her back there, Ella. England was our home. America will be our home. We need to make ourselves a new home. Isn't that why we're all here on the ship? But we haven't forgotten where we came from. We came from London. But you were born in London? Charles clears his throat and listens, reminding me it's time to leave. I have dinner to prepare for. I leave the barn food behind that Roland insists and thanks Charles at length before they'll let him leave. I hug Helen goodbye and watch her settle down to play some sort of made-up game with Rena and Sterling. I told you, Erlen, she's fine. There's a part of me that thought maybe even hope that she'd need me more. You're only human. We like to be needed. We're back at my cabin when Charles hesitates a long moment before asking, "Is there something else bothering you?"